Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I am Greg. I am going to go over a coin called Cosmos. Cosmos goes by ticker Atom. It's trading at $10.27. It's almost 10% today. You got a little bit of a pump. Don't have any supply information in there. It says infinity. It's infinity is what it says. So I have to take a look at that supply real close for this coin. Okay, guys. But you go to the website, you want to do a little bit of research, check it out. Cosmos is a pretty strong cryptocurrency overall. This one's kind of been off my radar. Somebody brought it up to me the other day, decided, hey, let's go ahead and take a look at Cosmos, see what's going on with it. Lots of followers on Twitter, so it's a popular coin, and they are on plenty of exchanges, good exchanges, lots of exchanges. So you know what that means. That means there's going to be a lot of people that can buy it on the next wave run to push it up farther. And by the way, since you just landed here, do me a favor. Drop a like, hit that subscribe button, be greatly appreciated. Now, one of the things I was watching the other day, YouTube channel, and it was saying that diagonals are not that popular of a move in cryptocurrencies. I don't know what cryptocurrencies he's looking at. I see them everywhere. I probably know what the issue is, why they're not finding as many diagonals as I am, is because cryptocurrencies like to hit logarithmic Fibonacci levels. I'll show you why. You go over here and boom. Kind of hard to find the diagonal now, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Okay. Nothing wrong with using both logarithmic and using linear or off linear. Nothing wrong with that. With cryptocurrencies, you should check both. You should check both just to be sure, because these bad boys right here, cryptocurrencies, they'll hit logarithmic Fibonacci levels. And here is a nice diagonal that Cosmos did to give you the overall picture of Cosmos. Started the wave run March 2020 and ended in September of 21. Okay. That's where a lot of it's like Cardano. That reminds me of Cardano. That's when Cardano ended its last push right there, and had a significant third wave run right there. Came up, it swung back around and finished it off there in September. And this is a diagonal. You can see here's your wave one, here's your two, there's your three, down for a four, and then up for a five. You can see it did in the third wave, it did an impulse. In these waves, it did a three-wave move. So you can see three-wave, boom, came back down. And then this third wave, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, came back down, and then boom. Okay. That's how these things move in these diagonals, just like that. Up, down, boom. Come down here. Up, like right here. Up, down, boom. That's how they move in those diagonals, guys. A nice impulse move, and you can verify that right there in the RSI. First wave, here, peak of your third, fifth of your third, back down, fifth wave. Here was your exit, right here. That's your bearish divergence. That was your exit right there. On the next wave run, you want to pay attention to that bearish divergence when it's going up again. It goes up again. You'll see it again. This is on a weekly chart, so it's not like something that you have to look at every day. You can look at it every few days, and it will make it. It will make it. They will make bearish divergence telling you get out. Now, this over here probably confused traders. This over here, this is part of the correction. And this is your typical flat move, your expanded flat, three wave, and then boom, finish it off. Now, the question is it done? Is it done? So if I take a retrace. I'm going to check the retrace on the whole leg. And it went back through 50%. So far, so good. I'm going to check it with the wick and without the wick. Without the wick down here. Let's see, where is that? More or less about right there. Look at that. It's 618. That's the area it came right to, right here in this area. So it's giving me, just looking at this overall, it's giving me the signals that it's so far so good. Looking at everything nice and deep in the weekly RSI. You take a look at that down here, guys. You can see how deep that is. It took everything out. There's the beginning of its wave run, and it's over here now, below it. Okay? So if you think about it reasonably, for those that may not understand RSI completely, this is a momentum indicator. This is your momentum indicator. And the momentum is down low, lower than it was to be able to make a move like this. Now it's over here a little bit higher, and the momentum is lower than it was when it started over here. So now the momentum is low, and it can start going, making moves over here, start doing what it did over here, just like so. Okay, that's how that works. So more than likely, if there's a chance it could be done. Now this move, let's go over the correction on the daily chart. Take a look at it, and you can see your nice 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then boom, you're flat. Your cryptocurrency flat. You check the fib on that. Look at that. You see 2.618. That's where they like to go. It's probably done. So three wave. So your ABC, that's your flat move. That's what this would be right here. Your A, your B, and your C. It's completed sequence. That's done. That's finished right there. Now the question is doing a bounce to swing back down? We'll check that out too. So your sequence is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you can check. You can verify that to see what the extension was on this move. Yeah, there you go. 1.618. 2.618 is what it came down right there. So more than likely what the move is just like this, guys. This is the move that it did. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And there's your your bullish divergence right there, guys. You see? Right there. And that, boom. That's what people are looking for on Bitcoin. That's what people are looking for on Bitcoin right now. Here's the deal with it is came down, finish it. So it's a completed sequence. It's done. That sequence is done. So now it's finishing, see if it's done with this correction. So all the signals look good. This daily chart is down good too. It took everything out. It took everything out. So the RSI and the daily looks good too, guys. You know, you'll have divergence because it's a 5-wave move on a flat. So that's good. Let's take a look at the move that it's doing right here. Same as the other cryptocurrencies. You can see that it's the same. You can verify this last 5-wave right here too, if you want to. You can see there's your 3rd wave peak, and there's the 5th wave. So your move is, here's your 4th wave, and here's the 5th. 1, 2, all this is the 3, 4, 5. Here's your 3rd wave peak on your 5th wave. There's your divergence right there, lower. Your bullish divergence. So here's the deal with Cosmos. It looks like 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's a diagonal. It's a diagonal. It's making, guys. 1, 2, probably 3, 4, and it just needs to go like that. So it's making a diagonal. Whether you want to call the 2 here or here that's open for debate. you can pretty much see that it's making a, I would say that the two may be here. It could be there, guys, because it came deeper in the RSI. So that'd be open, a long drawn out too. So it's all going to depend. It might be there because of those trends. So it looks like it's making a contracting diagonal, maybe. Let's check it out. See how long the wave one is. Let me take this off real quick, guys. Take this off real quick for you. You can see the wave one came all the way down there, and there's its peak, 54%. And if this is the wave three, 49. So it's a contracting diagonal. Contracting diagonal, more than likely, if I count it just like that. So you have 1, probably 2, 3, 4, and then up for a 5. It just needs to pull that move off, guys, and then you'll have yourself a diagonal. And this will be your one. So no need to get in now. Just let it complete a sequence and let it correct. That'll be your wave one. And then let it correct down into a 2. And then I'll go into that wave. And let's say it completes it. It's up here. This has already gone up, 100%. It's already done a 2x from 570 up to 1111, more or less, guys. So here's the deal: is it just needs to finish this off. So maybe there's a little bit more going on in the cryptocurrency market to make one last push up. You can see it's struggling a little bit, but that's normal for a long correction it just went through to finish it and then get up there, complete it, and then it's going to come around and correct. It's going to correct. And where is it going to correct to? Let's say it corrects to, let's say it gets up, it just needs to get up to, it just needs to break that high right there, 1140. And on a diagonal, since it's not going to go as deep, guys, it's just not, it could even have a shallow correction. Somewhere above that 382 to 618 is probably going to be the areas it's going to go to, guys. It's not going to be as shallow because it's not a full-blown impulse. So it'll be down a little bit lower. In those areas is the area I'd be checking it out, guys, right there in that area. So it could get up there to 11, drop back down to 9, and as low as 722. Something like that would be reasonable. And then you have your sequence like so, and then it can go into another one. Okay. So those general areas, another correction should be coming up for it to finish that off. And you can see it'll make divergence. It looks like it'll make, if it pushes up just past there, like so, you'll have your sequence like so, like just let it push up like that. And then it should have a little bit of a divergence like so, guys. Bearish divergence telling you correction is going to be coming. So actually everything looks really good for Atom, guys. Cosmos. Lots of people are probably wondering what's going on. I know there's a lot of apprehension in the markets right now, and it's probably done. Based off this wave, I'm looking at this wave and doing a correction here, the Fibonacci levels and everything, and looking at it, completely normal, nothing out of line. And if you're bearish, somebody who's going to come along and tell you, well, it's bearish, there's no way. Did you listen to the FOMC meeting last night? He raised it 75 basis points, guys. There's no way. There's no way. It's not possible. So it's bearish. It's bearish. It's going to go up and then it's going to go back down there, guys. So does that seem reasonable to you? Could that happen? That could. That could. But that'd be a very, very deep correction. And then if you think about it, it'll pop up on here just to give you an idea. This leg, just this leg right here took it 259 days. Okay. The X wave will probably take 2 or 3 months. So 259 days, let's say add another day. So 359 days more or less right there. Okay. On the next wave. So now you're looking at September, and then in September, you need to add another 200, more or less 259 days. So we'd be looking at 200, 230, just go short 240. So basically that correction would take until May of 2023 to do that. Because how long this one? It has an X wave, will be a connector wave, and this Y wave will be as big as that this W wave, more or less in time. It might not be as big. It could be a little Y wave, right, or a long one, but the time of it will be basically the same. So that's what a bear is telling you. Somebody comes to you, bearish. It's bearish. There's okay. You go look at it back in May. Come over here and basically almost a year from now. 10 months, 8 or 9, 10 months from now, guys. So that's how I see it. It looks good so far. All you got to do is keep track of that wave in there and let it correct. And Cosmos is probably good to go, guys, in my opinion. More than likely. But you just never know. If you made it all the way into my video, do appreciate you. Drop a like, hit the subscribe button. And by the way, I'm also asking for donations on the channel too. Down in the description, if you'd like to contribute, it's all voluntary. Peace.